Hail!
Thrand here.
Hail, this is Eldgrim.
And we're back with the Roman Pilum. It was sent to us by Adrian Watson from Australia. He made the heads. I'm the one who, in the last video, got to mount one of these. It's the one right here we mounted, the medium-sized one, on our back portion, or our shaft. And we've got our nice grip here. And I had to revamp the balancing because we wanted to make sure that it's actually where the grip would be.
Well, the problem here
give
is
as much weight as possible.
The problem here is that we have a hard time getting lumber to shape in anything other than poplar or pine or anything like that. It's hard to find oak, ash,
and I did a little
birch.
taper than I should have.
That took a little weight off too.
Right, and then the counterbalance that I had chosen was a little light, so what I've done is I've added some weight today because we want to test it on the shield. We're going to mount the other ones. We haven't done that yet, and we want to apologize to our viewers and fans of the program because we've had a lot of stuff in real life and work schedules, because we have real life too, duties, that have not allowed us to get together and actually shoot any videos or do anything that we want to do or even have time to do anything for ourselves.
Even our friends like Marquez and Andrew and all those guys, they've even had schedule conflicts as well, and we don't pay this staff, so you know, when they got to go to their real life jobs,
and can't help me shoot a video or
it's not.
Can't do it.
Yeah, it's just been a timing thing. We haven't been able to synchronize our schedules very well, so we're doing the best that we can with the time we're allotted. And so today it's just me and Thrand here.
And due to our time frame, we've also been unable to take care of certain duties like our patron rewards. On Patreon, we have some really good patrons. We have one gentleman. I mean, he's Mitchell Yeager, I believe, in the Netherlands, and he's been waiting on his Patreon rewards. Well, we plan on having them out this week. I think it might have already been shipped.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's already gone out.
Yeah, he's got some really nice stuff coming out. We don't want to say what it is and spoil it, because it's kind of, I guess, it's Christmas surprise now, because we've waited so long to send it to him. And we really do appreciate
everything all of you do for us.
Mitchell Yeager.
We appreciate Mitchell Yeager, and especially all of you out there that donate to us, either through Patreon or anything else. Even people like Adrian Watson,
who take the time to actually make something for us.
Absolutely.
And we want to test them all. We want to get them all mounted. We haven't had time, but today what we're going to try to do is throw the most historically accurate shield we have. And the reason I say that is the way it's made. It's going to be very difficult to penetrate. That layer there with the actual rawhide over linen and it laminated will stop arrows. I mean, they'll stop a high-pound.
Well, at least we have two things.
They won't go through it at all.
Well, it's kind of split in half too, in a way, because we've got half that's just the linen, so we kind of get to throw it sort of two different mediums.
Yeah. And we're going to see if it goes through, how well it impales it. This may be a little light, like I said, but when I balanced it out, I think once I got the balance in about the right spot for the length of it, and then knowing that they're normally 6 feet, which this one, due to the length of it and everything, is showing up about 6 feet. Some are 6.5 feet, so they would be a little bit heavier. Which we have a longer one we're going to mount as well with the traditional.
Well, let's take turns and try throwing it.
Let's do that and see what we get out of it. This is going to be our little fun today, and we're going to come back full force this month, hopefully in December, even though it's a holiday, and put out lots of videos for everybody. We have a lot of subjects we want to cover and different ideas and combat tactics, techniques, and we have a lot of stuff being shipped in as well.
Our sponsor says there's a huge package getting ready to come in.
Neil Burridge has promised another sword too, a leaf-shaped sword. I'm not sure the exact design, but
So be on the lookout. We're going to have a lot of great episodes. Don't go anywhere. We're not a dead channel. We're still around. So let's get to work. I want to start throwing this thing.
All right. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pretend I have my sputum and I've got my pilum, and I'm going to throw without stepping. I'm just going to do a hip twisting type thing and throw. And I'm going to try to throw for maximum power that way and see if I can impale the shield, see how well it sticks in the shield. This isn't the Viking style pyramid or triangular shape. This is a more of a conventional spear shape. Some of these historically had barbs, or they were barbed to stick in the shield apparently, not come out, or whatever they went into. Let's go ahead and see how this goes.
Nice!
It's stuck in the shield, but in the thickest part. This is a very difficult area. It came out the back slightly. But that's in there pretty good. I think we can get much deeper or real hard. This is also a lighter job. Plus, this hit the most this is the spot where it's going to give the most. So if we hit more towards the center, we'll try something. It did not bend, even though we have the weight on the back. A lot of times this would be a point, like a pointed shape, like a serrator. But that can also be when it's stuck in the shield, when they try to advance forward and catching the ground as well and stopping. And with this stuck in the shield, they have a hard time cutting through it as well.
Oh, that was awesome. That was evil. I saw that. That was great.
It's coming out the back side. It's stuck in there well. And with the weight on the back, I don't think you'd be holding the shield up for long unless you could get it out. Remember, this shield's a lot tougher than most shields would be, even at that time period. That's in there good, too, if you check it out. In battle, you'd have a hard time getting this thing out. It didn't even go as deep as you'd expect to have a hard time getting it out. Just kind of pretend I'm trying to get this out of my own shield without getting out and exposing myself. I managed to get it out. That'd be precious time you wouldn't have, actually. I think we can get a much deeper penetration, especially if we hit this area up here, which I was actually aiming a little higher, but I hit a little bit low. Whoa! That one went clean through. It's coming out the backside. This one went clean through. I think, yeah, that's nasty. Where we hit the section was just our linen without the reinforcement of the rawhide. It went clean through. And as you see, if it turns, that shape is not coming out. You're not going to just pull that out unless you line it up just right. And even then, got it out finally. Well, that's scary. The amount of distance it went through, if you were advancing forward and this went through your shield, depending on how tough your shield is, if the point in the back, the actual Serato type point hit the ground, which would help stop you, it would push it clean on through. It would just push it on right into you. If it was hanging about where it was, I agree. If they were hitting this with something, they're not going to cut it right out. They've got a weight on the back, and yeah, very nasty.
All right. Finally, it's my turn.
You go through again as well. How far did you hit? Oh, you hit the dowel.
I hit the dowel.
If you hadn't hit the dowel, I wouldn't have had that. So how hard is it to get in and out? That's in there.
I hit the dowel.
The dowel.
I hit right over the center.
You hit right over the center of the dowel, and it's in there. I got it out though, because the dowel helps stop it from what you do.
That was awesome.
Right, if it had not hit the center piece, it would have done the same thing, I think.
I'm saying it's awesome that my aim was that
Oh,
good.
most certainly, that was excellent.
I want to do another one. Let's just see if I don't hit that. But I think I have the curse of Thrand's perfect aim.
Where'd you get that time?
Almost near. Oh, I went straight through.
You went straight through. The only thing that stopped it this time is I hit our post.
The longer in the back.
Yeah.
Not a bad throw.
So this, I believe, honestly stops most arrows and stuff that we've tested. So this is probably more historically accurate on weight for a center grip shield, the amount of coverage you have on a big Pilum. I mean, a big scutum, excuse me, which you're hitting with a Pilum. This would be more historically accurate, the amount of linen and the wood we have here. So if you look at it, that's the kind of effect you would have. And you could see how even the barbs might help if it didn't go in too far. You know, might help make it harder to get out. But this would be bad. If you're on the battlefield and this hits your shield, maybe a couple of them, 2 or 3, you can't cut them off. And if you lose your shield, you're not a very good fighting cohesive unit. You don't have your shield wall. You don't have your phalanx with shields. So
yeah,
this would definitely.
Hey, I'm liking the grouping there, though.
Definitely put a damper in your shield wall day.
No doubt, but that's some pretty good grouping for.
Oh, most certainly, you did an excellent job. I like it.
I like
we didn't
the
get
Pilum.
the bending. We're not getting the bending, but I think he tried hard. You see how he tried to taper this in different ways to get it to bend. If you look, this is not just a piece of round metal. This was actually made. And he tried, he was saying we could thin them out more if we wanted to get them to bend. But my thing is, I think they would bend when people try to cut them. The first thing you would try to do if you can't get it out, if I can't pull this out.
If I were behind the shield,
trying to pull on it and try to wiggle it and get it out. And
you'd want to come over with your blade.
And that's what you would do with a regular spear. You could chop it off. You could literally hit it several times and maybe cut through it and just have a little piece hanging out, still be able to keep your formation.
Yeah.
This, no. And if it's down lower on your shield, like I said, this will wallow down, hit the ground, and stick, which will pin you in place while you're trying to advance with the troops, or possibly push it all the way through if you push hard enough. So either way, these would be a major nuisance and a major pain if they were used. Oh! I'm sorry, I wanted to go through the thicker material and see how well we could do. And we came out the back side. That is all the way through. And like I said, this is way tougher than I believe most historical shields because due to the amount of weight. I'm going by the weight of this material covering a large area. We tried to make it ridiculous because it was for testing. This is our test shield, and this is the toughest material here, I don't think. You see how it just barely went through. Yeah, I don't think it went. Oh. Yeah. If the Roman shields were as tough as they say they are and it went in like this, I don't think you'd be getting it out while you're on the battlefield. Not, at least not without taking your shield and setting it down, putting your foot against it and working it out.
That was epic.
Oh yeah, I tried.
I can't wait to test the others.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get those mounted and get those together for y'all. I'm gonna probably use a different material to make the handle out of. Like I said, this was way too light. That's why we had to do the thing we didn't want to do and add the extra weight on here, which is kind of silly, but it worked. I mean, it gave us proper balance and proper weight. I think it performed excellent. This lighter model here, because it's about a medium weight, would go long range. I can tell definitely. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed what we got to do today. We certainly did.
Hell yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Stay with our channel, like us, like our videos, subscribe to our channel. Be sure and go by and check us out on Facebook. We got Thrand and Eldgrim's Well of Remembrance. That's our like page on Facebook. You can go to our closed group, which is the Thrand YouTube Boat Crew, and request to join. We'll certainly accept you as long as you get along well with everybody and you like talking about history and Vikings and Romans and everything about history, pretty much. Any kind of military history or anything else that's funny or whatever you like, because you can just talk to us directly there. You can certainly hang out with us. Be sure and if you can help us out like people have done, like Adrian Watson did here, making us Pilum helps was something really, really nice. I really appreciate this. We have not got to test any Pilums out before. Awesome. We're going to come back and do massive testing and see what we can do. If you want to go by our Patreon channel, go by there, and if you can help out like Mitchell Yeager does and give us a donation a month, even if it's a small donation, even if it's like $1, we don't care.
Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. Go by there and help us out. If you can't do it that way or you want to just do a one-time donation, you can do it through our PayPal at Thrand, T-H-E-G-N-T-H-R-A-N-D, at yahoo.com. That's also our PayPal ID. So you can send me a message there if you have any ideas for videos, you want to donate something to us, like Adrian Watson did, feel free to do so. And I'm sorry we haven't got a lot of videos out, but we plan on coming back full strength this month, and looking forward to it. So, hope you enjoyed it. Farewell.